It's summer already. You may begin.
Hello. We are in group deep time. Okay.
You go.
So our topic for today was exercise gate and nervous system. Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So we were sent to the second site for Site K, which is located next to that railway, which was completed in 1945. This that railway runs along the runs along the place of the river Pinor, and this cave is located next to this river. The base of the cliff is mainly composed of dolomitic limestone, which dates back to the Permian era, and right now this cave is mainly used for religious purposes. So in order to explain the interrelationship in the cave, we decided to explore the past of the cave, and mainly how the relationship formed the different features, therefore the origin of the cave.
Now, in order to answer our research question, we observed the surroundings around us and the environmental features that we saw, and we composed two hypotheses. So our first hypothesis was that erosion from the Quainor River formed the cave. The Quainor River runs right next to the cliff face on which the cave is located, and it is possible that the Quainor River, through constant erosion, eroded the cliff, caved into the cliff face. Next, our second hypothesis was that dissolution from groundwater above the cave formed the cave. So now this groundwater could run through cracks and faults that we saw in the cave, and these weak spots would have eroded more quickly and formed the cave. So now we're going to move on to the observations that we saw.
Observations or hypotheses, and we have one experiment in the cave, and a radar was brought closer to the floor, and its frame moved up and finally turned off, and it shows a high ratio of CO2 in the cave, and we think this was made by the water containing.
When we entered the cave, the first thing we thought about was that it was composed of limestone, because usually caves are formed in this type of materials, and because of its general appearance. However, we decided to test it, and we put some hydrochloric acid on a piece of rock. We saw that it didn't reacted as much as a common limestone, but the powder reacted quite a lot. So we finally decided it was a dolomitic limestone. That means that in the past, when after the limestone was formed, an interaction between the geosphere and hydrosphere took part through the process of dolomitization. Also, the carbonatic composition of the calcium carbonate can allow us to understand all the karstic landscapes with features that can be observed in the cave. For example, the stalactites and the stalagmites. The dissolution and the precipitation follow this chemical reaction in which all the spheres are involved: the geosphere, the atmosphere, the hydrosphere, and also the biosphere, because when it rains, water that enters the soil takes the CO2 that is released by the roots of the plants, and water gets acid.
In the cave, you can also observe there was a crack on the ceiling that runs from the front to the back of the cave. It was not possible to determine whether it was a joint or a fault because it was due to its distance. However, we can see that there was far more far more dissolve of the rock near the crack compared to the surrounding area. It shows that there was water dissolution from the upper part of the cave that formed this crack. And this shows that there is a geosphere and hydrosphere interaction that formed the cave. It was also possible to say that this crack was formed when the cave flooded due to the river. But this is not likely because there was organic matter inside the crack. Because this shows that there is water inside the crack, even though the river is much lower in the present day.
Outside of the crack of the cave, we have seen cracks on the cliff. On some of the cracks, there were roots, as you can see here. Also, there was a lot of vegetation on the top of the cave, as you can see here. This implies that the roots had something to do with the cracks. We infer that they could have created or widened them, allowing the water flow more fluently through them. We also think that this could be the reason the water were acidic enough to dissolve the dolomitic limestone. We think that the carbon dioxide released from the roots, it could be collected by the water flowing through the cracks in the joints and making them the hydrocarbonic acid that could dissolve the stone.
Okay, so here you can have a closer look to the holes on the ceiling of this cave. And there are also a few of them spreading out on the top of the cave and also on the walls of the cave. We believe that it was formed by water dissolution or rock drilling during a flood time. We thought that they might have been made of rocks taken up by the river and circling in the top when the cave flooded. And it's just like this. The rocks would move in a circle way, and which usually can happen due to that. Yet we think this is a less likely explanation. And we think it was formed by the water dissolution. We discovered two joints here, and two joints going down towards them and making the water drip through them and dissolve the rock. And this was also a hydrosphere-geosphere interaction.
In the cave, we have seen lots of stalactites, mostly stalactites. We know that stalactites are mainly formed by the precipitation of calcite from the mineral-rich water, a hydrosphere-geosphere interaction. This water, due to the location of most of the speleothems which are at the ceiling, may be implied that it came from the top. Yet the almost absolute lack of stalagmites may be inferred due to the river erosion, or it may be due to human intervention for the formation of the cave, a hydrosphere-geosphere interaction and a geosphere-biosphere interaction. Also, the dip of the relatively clear cave floor was 10 degrees down towards the opening of the cave, which may support that the formation of the cave was due to river flooding. In addition to that, We have seen travertine layers in the caves showing the same processes of secondary deposition and a hydrosphere-geosphere interaction.
Now, speaking of stalagmites, we noticed a very important stalagmite in the middle back of the cave. So this stalagmite was formed on top of a dolomitic limestone. So what we noticed here is, if you look here, is that part of the dolomitic limestone was exposed at a pretty constant height towards the bottom, and the rest of the dolomitic limestone was covered in travertine limestone. So what we inferred here is that it is possible that when the river flooded and washed into the cave, it eroded the more soft travertine limestone and left behind the dolomitic limestone on the bottom of this stalagmite.
Do some observation in the cave. We have one experiment in the cave. A lighter was brought closer to the cave floor, and each fire moved up, and finally it turned off. This indicates the high rate of CO2 in the cave, especially at the bottom. And we think it is made by the water containing carbonic acid releasing CO2 in the air when it is exposing in the cave. And it is interaction between hydrosphere and atmosphere.
Okay. So at the outside of the cave, in the limestone layers, we discovered that the level of the rip was warmer, and to the building of the dam upstream, because of the dam was built upstream, so the water level dropped here and dropped obviously. This made us think that it's possible that in the past days that the water level can reach the bottom of this cave and at flood times and help to dissolve the rock and to form them, which can be considered as a possible hydrosphere-geosphere interaction. Also, under the cave's entrance,